which is a picture from some of you've seen already, from about 1947. So she's just not quite pregnant with with Bill yet, so I haven't had the competition yet. Here I just got it all myself. But she looks gorgeous in here.
Yeah, she does.
And it really represents all the class that about her, you know. So that's good. And you know, I was going to read what my wife had to say, but she had her piece right there. But my real succinct part is that you mean everything. You know, so with that, I'll expound a little bit more, you know, on that. You know, I mean, this has been one of the two guiding lights in my life. That her and my dad. You know, my dad has given me a lot of the moxie and a lot of bigger things out there. I mean, but this one here has given me, you know, the fortitude to follow things through, to have a positive attitude, and to really look for the good in things. And I couldn't be drawing on that more than I am right now. So I thank you very much for that. That's very good, and I love you for it very much. Looking back at some of the stories here, you know, I mean, thinking back, you know, Mom was always involved with the kids. She stayed at home. I think she started work when I was 12. Bill was not. Right around.
I was 15 when I babysat you guys.
I thought it was my 12th
No, you were 10.
I might be off by a year. Okay.
I was 15, started babysitting.
But she was there. We lived across the street from Marquette School. She had the lunch made for me every time I come home.
You got all the time you want.
Yeah, you know, I mean, she ran the Top Lot program. You know, she really good life. My dad worked a bunch of jobs. He couldn't be home as much as he really would have liked to have been at home, and so we had to rely on somebody else. You know, a lot of us didn't have a lot of vacations. You did rely on us kids. And as we went through life, you know, at that time period, people didn't take a lot of vacations. And as Joe indicated, you know, my mom did that, you know. And by the way, Joe, I'll add to that, there was a rowboat race during that particular vacation, which you were in the boat with my mom, and my brother was in the boat with Wade and I, in which you and my mom won the rowboat race.
Yeah, because you got handicapped.
The rowboat races, little Junior over here threw our anchor out. That is true. But don't forget,
we did give Bill a ride home.
We
didn't leave him out in the lake.
Yeah, that was great. You know, but I mean, she did that, and we did a couple of vacations like that. And you know, so she's really a pillar, is what I'm getting at. You know, I mean, she's a person that takes things on, not afraid of anything. She's going to give it all to you, and it's all going to be good and positive. You know, even, I mean, you know, I wasn't a great student in junior high school.
I'd like to comment on that.
Would be an understatement. You know, and this isn't about me. I'm trying to make this about her, but you know, I mean, she went in there and argued with the teachers so that they would pass me on from the 8th grade to the 9th grade, because I think I had around a 0.7 grade point. So I wasn't quite applying myself very much, you know. So, but you know, she kept it positive till I finally could get my act together, and she could keep, you know, keep behind it. So I appreciate that. Now, I'm not going to go through all the years and run you through so many decades here, but. Well, yeah, that was true. Well, I don't know it in detail, but yeah, I went. She thought that he'd be a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And so she called over and had him. Had him start seeing me. And we had what these two did was we lived across from the school, and so they said, okay, we're both working, but we want these kids to have 32207 Marquette as the center of activity. So we're loading that refrigerator basement up with pop every day and everything they need. And so these kids were all playing baseball across the street, and we want them all coming back, even if we're not there. You know, even if we're not there, we want them there at that place, because at least we know it's good for them. Of course, there were rules, and the rule was that when she walks in that door, there better everything be perfect. You know, everything better be perfect. And boy, we had all the guys on the baseball team. They were all working their ass off when we thought they were coming. There was one specific night that was very interesting. interesting that I might just touch on is that I had a paper out and I had a couple buddies over and they were wrestling and one of my responsibilities is had to start dinner. Well, in my household, my mom isn't perfect. One of her strong points isn't necessarily cooking. Okay, and so I had to learn a lot of cooking out of sort of self-defense, but also family helping out, right? So I'm making spaghetti this one particular night. Wade and Mike Minch are wrestling around. They hit the refrigerator. The change purse dumps off into the spaghetti sauce. So I'm spooning all the coins out of the pennies were so hard to find.
Oh my God.
It's like blending with the color, So I think I got it all right. Mom comes home and I got dinner on the table. We're sitting there and I said, Mom, before we start, I got to confess something to you. And I told her what happened. And she looked and she spooned through it a little bit. And she said, don't tell your dad. I got to feed this to him in an hour and a half. Yeah. And so fast forward further up to just a few years ago, Jake, wonderful Jake Leonard, he had bought that trailer and they bought it and they're living out there, and we have dinner, and we have these pork chops that were terrible. It's awful. And then they're showing up the second night again, and I'm going like, Mom, I can't do this. Why are you feeding me these pork chops? Well, when we bought the freezer 2 years ago, these were in the freezer. We got to use them up.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're going out to dinner. That's it. No more of this stuff, right? So then another time, so this is the cooking, right? So then another time we're over at Mom's place over here in Westland, which was great, We have one of Mom's. Her and Jake would do these, they catch a lot of perch and stuff and bluegills. And we do this for a fish fry. It was great. Mom serves these beautiful brownies for dessert. Well, one of the things really great about Mom's brownies is no matter how long her brownies are old, her brownies or cookies are, they're still fresh, sort of. They're soft. Kind of concerning, okay? She plants the frosting she puts on them. Okay. So we're having a brownie, and I bite into the brownie, and I said, Mom, this tastes like walnuts. In fact, great, you put walnuts in brownies, but these taste like Michigan walnuts. At that time, they didn't even sell those things in the state of Michigan because they're very hard to dig out of the shells. They're a different kind of banana, they're a different kind of shell. I said, where in the heck did you get black walnuts to put in these brownies? She says, I got them from my mom. I got them from my mom. I said, Grandma's been dead for 25 years. Yeah, I know. I've kept moving them from freezer to freezer.
Oh my God.
That was okay, and then of course that was totally topped by the home warming party that we had in my son's backyard when he bought his first house several years ago. And we're sitting at a picnic table, eating the meager food that Jack had provided. And Jack says to Grandma, and I think most people know this about Grandma, Grandma, please share with us your best dumpster diving story, of the recent season, because what she's famous for is all the people leaving Arizona, are throwing stuff away, and she's going to the dumpster, and Jake's taking it back to the dumpster, and all the time, and very typical, you're grabbing Grandma's heels, and she's down in the dumpster, pulling the stuff out. I mean, this is just how it works. They could be desks, racks, whatever. Good stuff, right, Mom? A lot of good stuff in there.
It's the generation.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff in there, right? And so, back to the question, Jack's question, what's the best dumpster story of the... Well, it has to be the moose and bear meat. What are you talking about? Well, we found some frozen moose and bear meat that was wrapped in a green carpet. It was delicious. Well, wait a minute. Did you know anything about this? No. Did you know anything about the freeze cycle? No, but she said, I just could not live with myself if I pass that up.
Oh my God.
Dear Dorothy, we love you. You are such a sweetheart. You do mean everything to me, and you represent to me what your mom